right, Crow back, and this is going to be my Sega Saturn games as part of my entire video game collection as of the end of 2014. So I have a couple of Japanese ones here, but I'm going to save those for later. I'll start off here with Baku, which is an interesting puzzle game. I can't remember how it plays, but I knew it was kind of interesting, so I had to keep it. Battle Monsters, which is a really weird fighting game, so yeah, had to keep that. Brain Dead 13. I remember playing this originally on the PlayStation, but I somehow ran across the Saturn version, and these weird games like this. I don't know, I just like them. These more than I used to. Let me get over here. I'm actually sitting down. I could get a better angle over here. Clockwork Night. Again, one of the original Sega Saturn games. And I really don't know that much about it, but I did play a little bit of it, and it wasn't garbage. It's all, as much as I knew, so I kept it. Darius Gaiden, shoot 'em up with fish related shoot 'em up. So I had to keep it. Just shoot 'em up was enough for me to keep it. Daytona USA. I liked this game in the arcade, so I kept it on the Saturn. Last Gladiators Digital Pinball. I really like this game. Kind of surprised me when I play it, so I thought I was not going to like it, and I did, so keeping it. Fighters Mega Mix, where they took all their Sega 3D fighting games and kind of merged them together to a weird... So it's mostly Virtua Fighter 2 and Fighting Vipers, but then there's other characters in there as well. And speaking of Fighting Vipers, here's Fighting Vipers and a cracked case, but yeah, just one of those unusual fighting games, I think. More unusual than not, I think. Let me hold the camera different and see if this actually helps at all. Yeah, it does. Galaxy Fight, another fighting game by Sunsoft of all people. So, yeah, off-the-wall fighting games are... Off-the-wall anything is really my cup of tea. Last Bronx. Why don't I remember this game? This is kind of like that Die Hard trilogy game. Not the arcade game, Die Hard arcade game. I can't remember. Like it's. I don't know what the type of game is that it is like, but I know it's what I like. And then Mr. Bones, Saturn exclusive, worth having because it's really just off the wall, offbeat, kind of as it were. Then we've got Night Warriors, again Darkstalkers game, and this only came out in the Saturn, so worth having here. We've got Nights into Dreams, and I also have the 3D controller for it, or as it were, the analog controller. So I never really played this. I haven't played this since I had it back in the day, but I do want to give it another shot, which is why I still have it. Panzer Dragoon, again, a classic. Everybody likes it. I played it. I think I may have made a video on it, and I really need more time with the game to determine whether or not I really like it or not. I'm sure it's a great game. I just need more time with it. Sega Rally, again, racing game, especially rally racing games I like. And Three Dirty Dwarfs. How do I get rid of a game called Three Dirty Dwarfs? It's a beat 'em up, and so I gotta have that. So let's move on. This is the last shelf here for the American games I have. So let's see what I actually have 2 copies of Virtua Cop somehow. So I don't know why, but I do. Virtua Cop 2. Then we have Virtua Fighter 2. Again, this is the first Virtua Fighter game I thought was really good. I didn't like the first Virtua Fighter game at all, and that might be why I don't have it here. Was it ever? It might not have even come out on the Saturn. But here's Virtua Fighter Kids, or it did come out on the Saturn, but it was only an import, I think. Because I know it was like on the 32X, so that may be what's going on here. Oh, look at this. I didn't even realize I had to wipe out on the Saturn. Huh. Okay, it was really funny. I was in the middle of talking about Wipeout on the Saturn, and then my memory card filled up, so I grabbed another memory card. But I know this is like the PS1 version of, the original Wipeout, but it's got a couple extra songs in there, so yeah, I think that might be why I kept it. And then X-Men Children of the Atom. I remember seeing this in the arcade a lot, and I don't know if this is even on the PlayStation, but Saturn version I think is pretty good, so kept keeping that. And then let's move back up, because we got some Saturn import games here. So these are all Japanese Sega Saturn games. House of the Dead, I remember this was given to me by somebody who also gave me the cartridge that allows me to play import games on the Saturn. So all it is really is disc only, and I just printed out label for it. So that's a really bad print job. Okay, what we got here? This is the Game of Life DX. I got talked into buying this from Windy Gaming because he said it was a really weird game and I'd like it, but I can't understand anything that's being said, but just whatever's going on in the game is really weird. And this is... okay, well, I'll just do this. Well, I can't do that because I can't read it. Come on. Okay, GQ Oshiaberi Parodius Forever With Me. So this is Parodius. One of the 3 Parodius games on the Saturn. This is Gokujo Parodius Da Deluxe Pack. So there's 2 Parodius games in this, and this is the second of the 3. And then this is Sexy Parodius, which is the third of the 3. I don't quite remember what order they came out in. I think this one is actually first, and then Forever and Me, and then Sexy, but I could be completely wrong. And then here's Race Driving, and it's actually a really good version of Race Driving on the Saturn, which is why I got it. Well, I got it expecting it to be a really good version, and I was not wrong. So yeah, that's all the Sega Saturn games I have. So we'll move on to something else next time, which I'll add in after I edit the video. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye.